ears, this is the weekly meeting of the Queen City Improvement Bureau. Each week, the dedicated staff of the Bureau meet to file recommendations, make reports, and survive on water that drips from the boiler pipes into their open mouths as they sleep on beds of top matrix printer paper. Maybe, one day, we'll escape from the subterranean hell that is the sub-basement. But until that day comes, this city is not going to improve itself. So here we stay, improving things. This meeting is now in session.
Heidi, Heidi, ho!
Heidi, Heidi, ho! How are you?
I'm fantabulous.
Really? Was it because you were playing Connect 4, or perhaps Big Jenga, or perhaps regular bocce, or perhaps big chess at the Skuare, the courts at the Skuare?
No, I was playing Fling the Colored Balls at the passing cars on the plaza from Skuare.
I'm glad that you took the activation for the first activation for the downtown revitalization and turned it into an opportunity for hooliganism.
Hooliganism? I thought that's how the game was played.
Yes, it's that. Well, you're playing the game of hooligans.
I thought it was called car golf.
That's a short ride to a long stint in the pokey, sir.
The pokey?
The pokey. We've done
Is
this
that
before.
the prize you get for hitting the car with your car golf ball?
Yes, hit the car, get the hooskow.
Wow, what a bargain.
I know. Just some people have to do all kinds of much more serious crimes to get the prize of incarceration. But the cops are standing by.
Really?
Just waiting to scoop you up.
I didn't see any. There were these guys in these blue uniforms, but I just threw balls at them.
Oh, you scared them away.
They ran.
Yeah, they're wimps. Regina police are wimps. You hear me? They're wimps. And that's what I tell them every chance I get. Out on the street. Hey,
you feel like a big man when you're walking around with a bocce ball in one hand.
I sure do. Or like a colored beanbag or a big chess piece or some Jenga pieces that I can launch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Jenga you, copper.
Yeah, the other game that I played is I played chess kaiju.
Oh.
And that's where you put a chess piece on your head, and then you stick your hand into two other chess pieces and your feet into two other chess pieces, and you chase children.
Nice.
And you're like, rah, chess kaiju, and you hit children with chess pieces.
I just put on a sports jacket and get in front of a microphone and pretend I'm from Harvard Developments.
Ooh, that's really scary.
Yeah. I'm like, I got $160,000 for your Skuare.
I'm going to destroy your city really slowly with neglect.
Yes, exactly. And here's some money every so often. Anyway, so I should tell the folks what we are talking about.
Yeah.
Last Thursday, just before I Love Canada Day, the City of Regina announced/unleashed the courts. The courts at the Skuare. And Square is spelled Skuare. So if you hear me going Skuare, that's Skuare, like I'm a giant predatory bird. That's why.
Yes.
And as I said, I actually wrote a short piece on it, just with some photos, on our website, queencityib.com.
Under memo.
What's that?
Under memos.
Under memos.
Yeah.
So I wrote the word Skuare for you repeatedly. For your sins. I cramped my fingers up.
And you get the joke, right, in the spelling? Like the SK instead of the SQ. The SK stands for Skittle-dee-dee.
Oh, I knew it stood for something.
Yeah.
I thought they were trying to write KPIs and got distracted.
Got confused. They turned KPIs inside out and they got Skuare.
Although I do, as I point out, it is more in the memo. It is more of a rectangle than a Skuare.
Rectangle.
I don't know. Maybe they thought that sounded too much like an angry caveman, whom they could summon by saying rectangle too many times.
People should go check it out, though. It is fun.
It is fun. It looks cool. It's kind of a warm weather thing, so go now and enjoy it. It's actually kind of fun to hang out there, I think.
Yeah.
I think they need some more shade, though.
Yes.
They need some umbrellas.
This is phase 1, so there's more stuff coming next year, but they were held up on account of the demolition and remediation of the site.
So many things.
Of the Credit Foncier building on the southwest corner of the lot.
Could you please destroy this building down to its foundations so we can put up our square?
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, you just hold on to your horses.
It'll be a weird dog leg if you put that building there. Take the building down.
We don't want to have to build our square like inside the walls of your building.
Who cares that it has heritage designation?
We are Skuare. It's actually an entity that's taking control of the city. Skuare.
That would make a great band. We should do that. We could do like techno music. We'd be like, "We are Skuare," and we'd have like squares on our heads. We are Skuare.
Kaiju chess.
We are Skuare.
Okay. I think we're doing great. Yes, go check it out, folks.
Yeah. And we've done all this before attendance,
I know.
so none of that was official.
It's all just good fun.
Yep.
Right now,
just a jape.
Yeah, Skuare doesn't even exist. That's how much good fun this is.
Yeah.
We've annihilated it retroactively.
Yes,
right out of existence. We should have like Judith or Lisa on at some point to talk more about Skuare.
Judith and Lisa from the Downtown Business Improvement District,
precisely,
who seem to be the masterminds behind this Skuare thing.
Yeah, they. I remember I talked to Lisa, and she was like so proud of the name. She's like. Yeah. I pushed and pushed to get it called Skuare.
She did.
Yeah. Lisa Gibbon, if you're out there listening, thank you.
Congratulations, Lisa.
Yeah. This is, you didn't at all think it was a silly name. You loved it. All right.
I think we should get them in our band, We Are Skuare.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to play, I can't really play, I have a zither that I can't play.
Okay.
I don't think that matters that I can't play
Not really.
I'll just pluck things.
Yeah, no. Yeah. They call it playing music, not working music,
Good
not
point.
Being competenting at music.
Not musicking at all. Not producing notes or chords or scales, just playing.
Bang on that thing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Speaking of attendance, have we ever had Ace Uphelden in the studio before?
Never once.
Really?
Is Ace like an ace, or is that like his name? Or their name?
Both.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Ace Uphelden is both an ace. He's an ace fireman, actually, like of baseball fame. So ace fireman, like Raleigh Fingers, as you know, also an ace fireman. Yeah. But ace fireman, Ace Uphelden. His parents named him Ace so he could become ace fireman.
Oh.
So, and that
was nice.
Yeah, his career didn't last long. He got hit in the head with a baseball, and now he can only say Skuare.
Oh, well, we should have him on.
I think he named.
He could join our
Skuare.
band.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. He could play the triangle.
Yeah.
Anywho, yes, but he didn't show. I think it's because of the terrible damage that his brain was, suffered.
Yeah,
trauma.
Probably lost down here somewhere.
Actually, just before I don't want to go on any further because I made a mistake.
Oh no!
Yes,
you.
Yes,
but you're so competent.
I know.
You're the competent one. That's what people say.
I'm competent at everything except playing the zither.
Yes.
One day I'll learn though, and I'll be able to play the theme from The Third Man. Yep, that's right, everybody. I'll be like Anton Karas on those strings.
Nice pull.
Thank you. feel like the Beastie Boys just got more hits than Rod Carew. Anywho, I have mixed up the letters and I do apologize. It should be just Paul Deschênes.
That's me.
Okay. All right, that's you. Next we have rather neglected Norse god and preservative Agar Madanen.
Agar Madanen?
Not preservative, he's a growth medium.
Oh, okay.
Agar.
So like you would put something in Agar Madanen.
Yeah, he lives in a petri dish.
And something would grow out of him.
Yeah, he's the god of bacterial cultures.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I thought...
What grows out? Skuare?
Yes, Skuare bacillus.
Skuare bacillus?
You put them down and they grow into like a small recreational area.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. It's
very small, microscopically small.
Well, you get enough of them together and you get an actual decent sized square.
Is that how they did it? Did they like just culture this thing in a petri dish?
Yes.
And then
huge petri dish.
Wow.
It's weird though because the petri dish is round, but the square is rectangular.
Wow.
I know.
Science is amazing.
Molecules, Paul.
Yeah.
It's all about the molecules.
Quantum.
Real estate.
Yes.
Disposable handguns. Plastics. You heard it here first, people. I don't know what I'm talking about. Agar Madanin, folks, is not here.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he sent this very nice note that says, you have embarrassingly mixed up the letters in the name Agar Madanin. Okay, that's addressed to me. Let me, I think it's Aidan Morgan.
That's you.
Oh! Do we have quorum?
We do not.
Do we have a guest?
We do not.
Sucker.
I think people have figured that out.
What a sucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, and guess what else?
What?
We're on 91.3 FM CJTR, AccessNow Community Radio.
Tuned into the community. We are Skuare.
That's us.
Should I read the piece of paper that has been
do it.
Just handed to me?
Yeah.
Him. Thanks, Paul. That's a different Paul, by the way. The one who hands me papers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Paper Paul.
Read once per hour until Sunday, September 6th. Don't read that part, Aiden. Don't read that either. Okay, I'm going to skip past all that stuff. Join us Monday, September 7th from 12 to 4 p.m. when Access Communications and the Collectors Car Club host the 19th Annual Labor Day Show and Shine presented by CAA Saskatchewan. Or Saskatchewan. Classic cars and fun for the whole family in Access Community Park at 2250 Park Street in Regina. Admission is $5 per person, $10 per family. And kids under 12 get in for free. Free. All proceeds go towards the Regina Food Bank. There's food and barbecue on site. Oh, man, that sounds good. Prizes and giveaways throughout the day, as well as a 50-50 draw in support of the Regina Food Bank. It's written, 50-50 draw is written as 50/50, which equals 1.
Huh.
So it's the one food draw.
Huh.
I don't know how they figure that's going to be appealing, but okay. No mention of the Skuare.
None? Zero?
No, and our band is not going to be performing.
Dang it.
Yeah, unless we just show up, pay $5 each.
Yeah,
or
with
$10.
your zither.
$10 to be a family band. Yeah, and then we perform our big hit.
We are Skuare.
We are Skuare.
By We Are Skuare.
We are Skuare. And then our follow-up, not a successful hit, We're Still Skuare.
Yes.
We are Rhombus.
Hey.
Okay, we are Rhombus.
Hey, Aiden.
What?
There was a council meeting this week.
There was, yes.
There was.
Yes, indeed.
And Councillor Sickleys had a question that I think we could maybe answer in this meeting. I'm going to play his question for you right now.
I'll let this die today and let the media do what the media does. Hopefully they're covering this and paying attention.
Are we covering it, Aiden? Are we paying attention?
We're doing both at the same time.
We are.
Well, I don't know how we manage it.
It died, Aiden.
What died?
But were we paying attention?
Obviously not. Otherwise, we wouldn't have let it die, whatever it is.
Right?
Wow.
We would have saved it, whatever it was, if we'd been paying attention.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's what he was insinuating.
A fatal lapse of attention.
Yes.
Literally fatal.
That's what the media does.
What was he actually talking about?
Well, he was talking about the project service prioritization motion that he had brought months ago.
Oh.
And I think we might have spoken about it briefly months ago.
Yes.
But it kept getting delayed because they had like really, really, really long meetings. And so they had to focus on worthwhile stuff.
Oh.
And this finally came to council.
Oh, no.
On, the 26th, August 26th.
Can we talk about what this thing is?
Yeah.
Because that name does not really tell me much.
No, it doesn't, right? Like, it's a very sort of generic name that conceals what it actually is. So this was a request. I'm going to cut to the core, the heart, the flaming sun at the center of this motion, where there's whereases rotating around, orbiting the be it resolveds at the center. And the be it resolves are, he wants to classify all city services into categories. For example, core / discretionary / hybrid. And then add to those, include in that table 2026 cost breakdowns for each item, whether it be core, discretionary, or hybrid.
You know what? I'm so glad he decided to bring this motion forward, because it's not like the city actually prioritizes, programs.
Never.
Or keeps track of the money they spend.
No,
so
why would they do that?
This would be a first.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah. There's more.
Oh, there's more.
Recommendation for a 3 to 5 year Service Excellence and Sustainability Plan.
SESPP.
Yep.
CESP. Rolls off the tongue.
That could reduce annual spending overall by... How's he going to do it? How do you think he'll do it?
He'll do
Optimizing the discretionary services while protecting and strengthening the core services, thereby reducing property taxes collected by 5 to 10%. There's more.
It never ends.
Do a full citywide public engagement and full risk assessment on this.
Well, that sounds real cheap.
And then he wants it all done by October 29th.
Yep. Okay. Man, I can't believe they You know why that died?
Why?
We weren't paying attention.
It's true.
Yeah, if we'd been paying attention, this would already be already done.
I think more if we'd been paying attention, it would have died while we were laughing.
Nice.
Anyways, yes, this took over 2 hours of city council time.
Okay,
believe it or not, this motion. Although, even though just within the first 5 minutes of it being discussed, Councillor Zakidniak had some questions for City Manager Jim Nicol. I'm not going to play what Jim Nicol had to say, but the thrust of it, Aidan, was that's coming up with a list of prioritizing city services into core, discretionary, hybrid. That's council's job. It's right in the Cities Act.
Okay, so he wants to do what he's supposed to do then.
Well, what he wants is for city administration to do that.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to do the job that I'm elected to do. I want somebody else to do it.
Exactly. Okay, so that he can have a table of core, discretionary, and hybrid, and he can just go down the discretionary list, and just all those things can just wink into non-existence.
But if he's not going to be the one doing the job, how does he have any control over what gets discretionary out of existence?
Yeah,
that's what I'd like.
Very good question.
So it seems like he doesn't want the responsibility of doing the work, but he does want to be able to exert the authority.
Well, you see, I think how it was described is administration would come up with the list and break everything down into these categories and put the costs of each thing in this list.
Yep.
And then, after they had done that, council would make the final decision.
This feels like what they do anyway, kinda.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Man, imagine letting that die.
Yeah. After 2 hours. 2 and a bit hours.
Okay. All right.
Of discussion. All right. Yeah. The Councillor Turnbull actually raised a point about this that I thought was worthy of comment. She pointed out that not only is council supposed to do this job, council did this job. They did a strategic plan last year. Where they set out, it was, much higher sort of level. It wasn't like each individual thing, but it was saying these are the areas that we think are our priorities, right? So they got together. They spent, I think it was weeks of getting together and came up with this vision document. And so administration, and this is also a thing that acting city manager Jim Nickel mentioned, is that what administration does is council sets priorities, administration implements it by looking at their vision, looking at their orders in council, and then, there will be like legislative things that come from the province that they have to follow.
Right.
But that's how administration does their job. They implement what they're directed.
So presumably Councillor Rasevich was there for this.
Oh, this was Siklis, sorry.
Rasevich
was also...
Siklis. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. I meant... presumably, if this was last year, then Councillor Siklis would have been there for this process.
Yeah, he was.
Oh.
Yeah. Mentioned it a couple of times even.
Okay.
Over the last year.
So clearly, my guess is that he actually just didn't like the results and wanted to do it again under a slightly different name that he brought forward so he could get the results that he wants.
Yes.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
And that was kind of the insinuation I got out of some of like the critique that came up against this motion. Also, the fact that he's asking for a 5 to 10% reduction in taxes. So whatever the city has to increase taxes by for inflation, he wants 5 to 10% taken off of that.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if that sounds familiar to you.
Yeah.
Well, that's an exercise they did last year in the budget.
Right.
And discovered, cutting taxes by 5 to 10% means cutting services significantly.
Right. Yeah.
And then do you remember in the budget when they tried to cut down how much the mill rate was going to be, and they got rid of something like, I don't know, they got rid of parking meters. How did that go over?
Great. Went over great.
And you know what else they got rid of? They got rid of cutting weeds.
Yeah,
how did that go over?
It makes the city look like a used car lot.
Yeah.
I meant abandoned car lot.
Yes. So you know what they're doing? They're bringing back the weed cutting.
Oh.
That's going to be on the budget.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was frankly it's one of those items that you look at it and say, oh, that looks like an easy win.
Yeah.
But it is in fact a massive L because it makes your city look like you picked up and left it.
And it's one of those points, right, where they cut back on weed cutting because it seemed obvious last year during the budget that this is a discretionary thing. We can cut back on weeds. A little bit extra weedage. Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Roughage in your diet.
Right. Just some more sniffles in your nose.
And all of a sudden we discover 12 months later, oh no, that's core.
That's...
Oops.
Watch as the weeds slowly destroy the sidewalks and make the city look ugly as heck.
This meeting was so embarrassing, Aiden, frankly. Okay. I was so embarrassed for these people. There was literally a point where administration, the city manager instructed the deputy city managers to explain to council what each of their departments did. And then, under questioning from council, administration had to explain that, yes, we do have KPIs. Yes, we do have metrics. We track them, and we use them to inform our recommendations and decisions. Been doing that since time immemorial.
Right.
And they also put out regular reports on the efficiencies they've achieved through their continuous improvement policy, and they give them to council every few months.
Yep.
And apparently, folks haven't been reading them. Yeah.
KPIs, or I like to call, which I understand stand for Karma Police Interdiction.
I think that is precisely what it means.
Perhaps Night Paladin Intercourse, which is the spicy version. Cool Modi Portland Icor.
Yeah. Kleptocratic Pilates. Aye.
Karen Paul Imbrication.
Oh, I love that.
I know. Yeah. The Nor Piri Piri Indicator. Capybara Patrol Island. I know Capybara has a C, but I kind of like that one. And Kick Puncher Idols.
Ooh, that's the one.
That's the one.
That's got to be the song for We Are Square.
Yeah, or a rival band. We got to beat Kick Puncher Idols at the festival, at the concert, to save the the Skuare.
Yeah. Well, We Are Skuare should write a song about their battle of the bands against Kick Punch Idols.
Yeah, and make a movie in which Harvard Developments is going to try and get out of their 10-year lease.
Right, and tear down the Skuare. We can't have that.
No. And so We Are Skuare has to overcome their evil band rivals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like the Misfits to Gem and the Holograms.
Yes.
And at the same time save the Skuare.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. And it will end up with us getting carted away, escorted off the premises, and then Harvard building a building
for next summer.
Yeah.
Coming out next summer.
Actually planning
in a world.
Promising to build a building for several years and then making a parking lot.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Anyway.
All right. Well, on that note,
in a world.
I should mention, this did fail. Which I guess I spoiled at the start.
I know. I mean, that's the thing. These. I mean, it's good that this failed. It's a little silly that it got, proposed in the first place. Yeah. But it's also just perplexing. The mills of justice or democracy or what have you, or government, should just maybe. I know they grind slow.
Yeah.
But perhaps they could just tweak the machine a little bit to have somebody say, George, stop that.
Yeah.
We're moving on. Do you remember the good old days? The nostalgic days when Pat Fiacco would just run these blazingly fast meetings?
Yeah, arguably though,
I mean, there's.
He was able to push through an awful lot of tiny mill rate increases that we're paying for now.
I know.
So that when that failed, only Flores, Fro, Radons, and Zakidniak, the councillors, voted against. Everybody else voted in favor. So
why?
Because.
Yeah.
But it's innovative revenue tools time.
Ooh, already? Wow. Yes. Wow. Okay.
And we're back from Innovative Revenue Tools on the Queen City Improvement Bureau.
Woo!
Right here in the subbasement. That's where we are.
I've got some news.
What do you have news about?
Dark Hall.
What about it?
It exists.
No.
Yes, and
I thought it was like dark matter, where you just called it dark, and it was just this theoretical hall that they had evidence from, observation that it must exist, but they weren't exactly, clear on what its nature was, and so they just called it the Dark Hall.
No, our most intrepid culturenauts sent probes into the area, and they found that Dark Hall indeed is real.
Really?
Yep.
Cool.
It's a performance and cultural space, and it's been with us for years, and it is wonderful.
And it's on College Avenue.
I hear it is on College Avenue. Yeah. I hear Scary Boards playing there. Come on.
Oh yeah, that would be very good. You know what else I heard about?
What did you hear?
They have a community ticket donation program.
Do they really?
Brand new. Yeah.
Tell me more.
So basically what they will do is that if you are a registered charity, a nonprofit organization, an educational institution, a community organization, or you are putting on a fundraising event that benefits the community, contact Dark Hall, and they can hook you up with some tickets to an event or two. And you can give those out or raffle them off or, give them to volunteers at your community event, nonprofit, charity organization, etc., etc.
But you have to promise not to show up and boo any child performers.
Yes. Which is why you are in the doghouse, mister.
I am in the doghouse. They made a special doghouse just for me.
The Dark Doghouse.
The Dark Doghouse. Yes, and it is actually dark in that doghouse. It's
very dark.
Yes, I frequently stub my toes.
Yes.
And scream and say, when I get out, I'm going to boo so many kids.
Yeah.
And they say, you just earned yourself another month in the Dark Doghouse.
Hang your head in shame, man.
It's like, I'm going to boo you, too. It's like, oh, you want another week in there? You got it. Man. No, I got like a little. I'm building a little tiki bar in the back, though.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah, and I've got an
over?
espresso machine. Yeah, anytime.
Cool.
Anytime. Yeah.
I like a White Russian.
Oh man, I have to go and get Kahlua now.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, but okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, anyways, you can find out more about Dark Hall, what they have coming up, and all about the other programs that they offer at Dark Hall. That's dark with an E. .ca.
Oh, nice, yes. Very patriotic of them.
Very. Speaking of patriotism.
I love to speak of patriotism.
Do you have, patriotism for your city, sir?
I certainly do.
Then perhaps you would like to wear some I Love Regina merch.
Wow, it feels like it's 10 years ago already.
It really does, doesn't it?
Yes, we have merch. We were going to talk about this on our last
yeah, because it was launched last week.
Yeah. It's nice. There's actually a couple of good pieces there, I think.
What is your favorite?
I don't even remember now because I looked last week and I have now forgotten. It's like a hoodie or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I noticed about it? The new merch. Oh, sorry.
How innovative it is.
Yeah. Yeah. The new merch is very much like the old merch.
It really is.
It does feel like as you were suggesting, a step back to the 90s.
Yes.
A lot of, so that same I Love Regina logo that we had back when I Love Regina was, and the Skyline line thing.
Oh yeah, no, it is. It is pure Fiaco era merch.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's literally merch from the Fiaco era, but it certainly is the same design.
They dug it up from the merch dump.
I have some funny little thoughts on this.
Oh yeah.
Which is funny thoughts. Obviously, this is I don't know if this is the first merch since the ill-advised and not your grandmother's Regina stuff. Yes.
You ass.
Anyway, which as you may recall, got Regina on the map, on the national map, international map, as a matter of fact, and it was not fun for anyone because
it rhymed with it, but it wasn't actually fun.
It wasn't actually. It doesn't rhyme with fun. Exactly. It was the debacle that rhymed with fun.
Yep.
I think the problem is that, I mean, in some ways that campaign was just some very ramped up version of the mild double entendre contained in I Love Regina. Mm-hmm. My partner used to work at the Hotel Sass gift shop, used to sell I Love Regina merch to tourists who would find it so deliciously funny.
Yeah.
Because it was just slightly naughty. And also the silliness of I Love New York transposed to Regina.
Yeah.
But I fear that we live in an age of such bad faith and incendiary hair-trigger discourse that even this mild double entendre might land us in the exact same spot.
Yep.
So beware. You heard it here first. There's going to be some nonsense. Maybe it'll go nowhere, which I hope. Yeah. Because, man, that was exhausting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they could have, if they had leaned into the Queen City, I think that would help.
Yeah. Maybe they could have improved things by even hiring us to design the merch.
We would have aced this.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen our certificates. You've seen our stuff.
Our logo.
You've seen the merch at our live shows. If you want more, just let us know.
We are design master crafters.
Yes, it is. It is our passion.
Things I noticed. Excuse me. Golf balls, frisbees, foam hockey pucks. But no pickleballs. No, I Love Regina pickleballs. It was right there.
I know. It feels like pickleball has fallen sort of subtly out of favor.
Yeah.
Yeah, court's going.
It's almost like they overplayed their hand, those pickleballers.
I know. It's like the faction that was trying to take over the city with their little rackets and wiffle ball things. Yeah, I know what they are.
They do have a new collection, and it's the Regina Style Pizza Collection.
Yeah, tell us about the Regina Style Pizza Collection.
It looks like a slice of Regina Style pizza.
All right, that's stuff. That 3 a.m. drunken regret your life choices treat.
Yes,
that you can get here.
Yeah, but they do have like the shirts, and it's like an embroidered slice of Regina Style pizza with like drippy cheese and 1,000 layers of meat.
Right.
And I don't know. I like where they're going with that. I don't know if it's 100% there yet. They also have like pizza boxes that say I Love Regina Style Pizza. And that's good.
Yeah.
So
I think if you want, I mean, I've eaten Regina Style Pizza in other cities. It's not quite as unique as some might say, but it is a pretty salient feature of life in this city.
Yeah.
Kind of formative. When I was here in the 90s, I mean, it was either Regina Style Pizza or Burger King Poutine for your 3 a.m. post-bar sort of like We're past.
I think they should come out with like a whole line of like patches and stuff, like just Regina-style patches for different food things.
Oh, yeah.
To start with.
Regina-style broccoli.
Regina-style broccoli.
Yeah. Dripping with cheeses and 1,000 meats.
Yes. I love that. I was actually thinking noodle bowls. I know noodle bowls are Vietnamese.
Yes.
And that they are, right across the country.
Oh, no, this city is like, I say lousy. I don't mean lousy in the pejorative sense. The city is full. I mean, it's always been full of like Vietnamese restaurants.
Yeah.
And, when I moved here in 89,
yeah.
I'd had some Vietnamese food before, but this was like between like Lang's and My Phuong and Dalat by Night. It was just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Regina-style beer.
Regina
we have an excellent beer culture here.
We do.
Yeah.
Regina-style wine coolers.
Yes.
Which are just beer.
I want more ideas. So if you could take a moment, reach out to us through one of the many social medias.
Regina-style A&W parking lot fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you didn't see where that was going.
I didn't.
No.
But yeah, reach out. Let us know what Regina-style things you think the City of Regina should be featuring in their merch.
You know what I think they should bring back? And this is before your time in the city.
Sure.
South End Master Steaks. There was a place called Master Steaks in the South End on South Albert. And we all used to go there and just buy coffee and not tip because we were teenagers. And they hated us, and they were right to do it. But I love that place.
They could bring back logos for all of those things that I hear about when people are like, when people talk to you about, oh, you weren't here when, or you don't know about.
Yep.
So they could bring back the logos for, what was that diner in Cathedral?
Oh, you mean the Quality Tea
House, yeah.
Quality Tea Rooms, yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
And the bookstore and Mullins Hardware.
Mullins Hardware, Aaron's Books. Nostalgia.
Exactly. Nostalgia. That's what merch should be.
Including the Novia, which used to have really good fish and chips.
I think that might be like...
That is gone.
That might be like poking at a sore spot.
Mika's Fine Dining. Anyway, great stuff.
Want to mention Novia. All right, we're on 91.3 FM CJTR.
Woo!
AccessNow Community Radio. Hey, one more thing happened at council.
Did it?
One other thing happened yesterday.
And then nothing else.
That was it. It was it was a long meeting for 2 items, but a short meeting compared to other meetings.
Okay, it's like a Bellatar movie. Anyway, nice.
So, Brandt wanted the Brandt Real proposal, their deal, amended. And so that's what happened. The deal of Brandt buying Real has changed significantly as of yesterday.
Would you say they have altered the deal and then said, pray that I do not alter it further?
I think that's exactly what happened.
And then choked council into submission? Do you think that's what happened?
Yes. City administration was pulling at their collars a lot as they were explaining the new amendments.
Wow. Fill me in on the details, though.
Okay, so first of all, this does not actually change the deal. What it changes is the terms under which the deal is being negotiated. So there was a term sheet. That's what council has approved. This was a significant change to that term sheet. So now the final deal is still being negotiated.
Okay. That's not as cool as I have altered the deal. I have altered the term sheet. That's doesn't have the same ring. But
no, but this is exactly what the deal is going to be. So there were excluded assets, as you may recall. There were items that we were not selling. The Cooperative Center, which is where we have indoor hockey. The Affinity Plex, which is where we have indoor soccer. Confederation Park, which is that park in the Real District. And Mosaic Stadium, which is where the Riders play. The deal was that Brandt was going to buy a portion. They were going to buy the Brandt Center and the distillery, and they were going to operate those, and they were going to rent the International Trade Center, and they would operate that as well. Now what has happened is Brandt has come back and said, yeah, this isn't working for us. We don't think that this will be a good deal for us unless we get to maintain and operate those excluded assets.
So basically the deal went from being you get this to you don't actually really get that.
Right.
Okay.
Now, we will still own these things.
Yes.
Right? They're not being sold. They'll still be excluded. We just won't. There'll be city-owned facilities that we have to pay Brant to use.
Okay. But, I mean, to the cities, on the positive side of the sheet, I mean, the cost of operations, will that be offset to Brant, or do we just...
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's part of what's going on, is they're trying to get out of this. On the city side, we won't have to pay as much of an operating charge to Brant, but that's only because we will now be paying the operating charge by paying them to access these facilities.
Okay.
Now, for users of those facilities, not much is going to change. So the soccer club and the hockey club have leases to use those facilities. That's like third-party external to all of this. But what we've been doing is we would pay real for, say, a 3,000-hour block. It might have been more. I think it's actually 6,000-hour block of ice time in the winter for the Cooperator Center. And then the city would then allocate that out to user groups and, kids' leagues, stuff like that, at a discounted rate.
Okay.
So they would pay like 10, but they would only charge people 3 to use it.
Gotcha.
And that money would go to Real to maintain those facilities. So the big change here is people are still going to be paying the same for now to use these facilities, but instead of us paying the money to rent them to a municipal corporation that is wholly owned by the City of Regina, we will now be paying it to a profit-making private institution. And Real, which was a nonprofit, had to come to council every year to justify their budget and give council an update on how things are going on the Real campus. Brant is not going to have to do that, as far as I know. They're not going to have to open up their books to city council.
So the fiduciary responsibilities here, not the same. Okay,
right.
Obviously.
The term for this is, it's an initial term of 10 years, and then city council can re-up that for 2 more 5-year terms. So that's 20 years.
20 years possible. Okay. Yeah. I'm curious. I mean, I don't want to sort of poo-poo this, so I mean, sure. I'm curious. I'm curious to know more about it, to see whether exactly how this is going to shake out and to whose benefit. I mean, obviously it'll be to Brant's benefit, because otherwise they wouldn't want this. Yeah. But hopefully it'll be something that will make that will sort of benefit the city as well, and us.
I guess. When I first read this report, and I mean, I mentioned this to you, when I was reading the report, it was like it was an anti-meme, because as I was reading it, I had so many questions, and it was written, in sort of like high bureaucratese.
Right. Yes,
right?
Yes.
And so the more I read it, the more questions I had, and the less I was sure that I understood what it was as I was going through it. And so it was like it was eating my brain as I was going through, and I was never sure if I understood what was going on. So that made it hard for me. But at the end, I had all of these questions, like, how is this going to work? Who's going to manage things? Who's going to schedule things? But at the same time, I thought, okay, if I go in to the council meeting, administration will come along and make me feel better, and it will all be fine, right?
Oh, yeah.
The smarty pants from upstairs will, explain everything. I'll be like, oh, this is totally ordinary. And now I'm not so sure. I still have lots of questions, right? Like, the big one is, why? Why, Aiden? If you're Brant, why would you want to maintain an ice rink that snotty-nosed kids are going to be using all the time?
Yeah.
What? You're a farm machine company. Why do you want to maintain and operate, the indoor soccer field for snotty-nosed kids?
Isn't it obvious? You've just said it.
What?
They're looking to, harvest the mucus from those kids.
I never thought of that.
Yeah,
I confess.
That stuff is it's like semi-liquid gold.
Really?
Yeah. In places.
Really? There's that much money in child snot?
Yeah. I don't even know. So I'm not even going to pursue that bit.
If that's what it is, that would make me feel better.
Yeah. Yeah, right? I'm actually curious myself, why they want to take on the operations, because it does seem odd.
One of the things I pointed out was it was inefficient to have two organizations running the real district. And I'm like, why? Why is it inefficient? Like, if you have, like, the city managing city facilities over here on this block, and Brant running their Brant facilities over here on their block, how is that different from anything else, right? Like, how is that? Like, each group has their own little efficient group to do their efficient things.
I don't know.
Why would they care?
I don't know.
Now, apparently, one of the concerns, and this was something that the city raised, is that there is a concern about how do we manage staff, because we have, like, the real staff, and they're the ones who've been doing all of this maintenance and operation up until now. And they're going to be taken over, most of them, by the Brant Corporation. Their union deals have to be honored by the Brant Corporation.
Okay.
Until they get negotiated.
Right.
The city, on the other hand, their people, like their maintenance and operations people for city facilities outside of the Brant area, they're different unions with different contracts. And so they're like, how do we do this?
Wow, it sounds wildly inefficient.
Sounds so inefficient.
Yes.
Yeah. And so I never got an answer to, was the deal they would be getting with the city's unions so bad that nobody from the old real organization would want to come over, or was the deal so great that it was too much money to bring these staff into our orbit? I don't know. These are questions. Questions I'm left with. So
the report, shouldn't it justify the deal, or like these terms, or present a rationale?
Yeah, you think
beyond efficiency, because that is useless, like on its own.
This is how it was rationalized. If we don't say yes to this, it could jeopardize the completion of the deal. Right?
Sorry, that's pathetic.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The other thing that was very funny is there's the financial impact section, right? That's the one that, like, numbers guys, they're like, let's tear this apart. Let's dig into the numbers.
Yes.
So, I'm like sitting there, and it's Bezos' turn to speak.
Oh, yeah, he knows numbers.
And he's got his, like, slide rule in one hand and his, his pencil, his stumpy pencil in the other hand. He didn't say a thing. Didn't ask any questions.
Really?
Really?
This is the man who's always running the numbers.
I know.
This man should be the one to actually bring this up. Unless he wants to, like, bully teenagers. Yeah. In which case he's got lots of things to say.
What are your grades, kiddo?
Yeah, exactly. But I guess when faced with Brant, I guess he's got nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the financial section said that administration does not know what the financial impact of these changes to the deal will be.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's, I guess, because I don't, because there's nothing that you've told me that actually really makes me intuitively understand how this benefits everyone.
Yeah, well, that the deal is going through.
Yeah.
And that was kind of one of the things that administration said, is that they had to think about public good, and the thing that would be worse than giving up this control over these city-owned facilities would be having to pay to fix Brant Center and the distillery building and all the buildings that Brant is buying.
Gotcha.
So, and there's like a multi-million-dollar infrastructure deficit there.
Okay. Well, I think Brant is eventually going to if Brant's maintaining and running those buildings, they're going to have to figure out a way to make money from that, or at least not run a terrible loss. So we'll probably see some changes at some point, even if perhaps for them in the short term we won't see many.
One of my concerns had been, if Brant is going to be charging the city for access to these buildings, how do we make sure that they don't it's not just a free-for-all? Yeah. And they double the prices, triple the prices.
Presumably there will be some controls
like
on that.
Is.
Good. Yes.
It's called an escalator clause, and it will just make sure that during the 20-year period that this could be going on, that Brant can only raise it at a reasonable rate. But my concern again here is that, You have a private corporation that's going to be owning a huge chunk of real. It's going to be operating most of real. Basically, any expertise that was at the city or within the municipal corporation that the city owned, that was overseeing and understood that facility is going to be gone. And this puts real in a really good position. They have all the cards to change the deal, right? Like they're getting this 90-year deal, but it's they're changing it now.
It hasn't even been finalized yet.
Yeah.
So there we go.
So why do we think that over the next 90 years they're not going to change it again, or over the 20 years that they're running these facilities? And also, if we give up control of these city-owned assets to Brandt for 20 years, what council 20 years from now is going to say, "Oh, can't wait to get those back. Can't wait to have a look at how they're doing.
Can't wait to take on the responsibility and cost of that."
Yeah,
exactly. True enough.
So my predictions, I've got two.
Okay.
The first one is we are eventually going to regret passing this motion.
Well, I'm going to take the opposite stance. We're going to look back on this and say this was a shining moment for the city.
All right. My second prediction. This is not going to be the last time that administration comes to council to change the deal to mollify Brandt before the deal is signed. Again,
I'm going to take the opposite stance. This is the last change that they're going to make.
Yeah.
And everything's going to be great.
All right. So if we enter the prediction markets, we should have all the bases covered.
Exactly. And I will lose terribly, but that's okay.
Yeah. So anyways, that passed 6-4. Again?
Who voted against it?
Man, well, I should know that, shouldn't I? You'd think.
I'm curious who was not in favor.
Oh, it was the usual suspects. It was Fro, Flores, Zakidniak, and Radons.
Yep, that makes sense. Yep. Bezo didn't even want to run the numbers with
Actually,
them, huh?
Bezo had to leave the meeting before the vote on this, but I think he was fairly confident the way it was going to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Because when not serving hot dogs, maybe he had to go serve some hot dogs.
Maybe.
Yeah.
With his AI generated hands.
Yeah. I have. By the by, sorry, we were talking about a upcoming. Actually, looks like a fun event. There's an upcoming little thing with Bezo giving out some hot dogs. Let me find it. It's a back to school barbecue on August 29th. So Saturday at the Rochdale Sports Park, and you can get some hot dogs from Councillor Clark Bezo.
Yeah.
And there's a AI generated Canva poster for that, with happy-looking Clark Bezo and some egregiously fake-looking hot dogs.
And
nice.
He, I'm not surprised. I mean, all of his campaign material on his website was written by AI. So.
Yeah, and also this particular template that I've seen it everywhere.
Yeah,
like this color, these fonts, the entire format. Anyway, what a shame.
You know what? There's another event coming up that I wanted to mention.
What is it?
It's called Rock the Ritchie, live music fundraiser for the Al Ritchie Community Association. It's Saturday, August 29th. Doors open at 5 p.m. The bands are LOL Bohemians, Ron Luce, our buddy, friend of the show,
Hair Loose,
member of the team at our live shows. Mm-hmm. So Ron Luce, Arcadia. Oh my God, they're a Greek band. They played at Mosaic. They're phenomenal.
Really? Okay. Arcadia with a K?
With a K. Yep. El Camino and the Country Band.
Wow. Nice.
So
that sounds like a really fun lineup.
That's a really good lineup, actually. Yeah. So I highly recommend going. The tickets are on the pricey side. Tickets are $50 to see all 5 bands, but that's $10 a band.
Yep.
And they have some discounted tickets at $25. A donor came in, gave them a bunch of money so that they could offer up some more affordable tickets for the community. So if you need an affordable ticket, buy them now.
Plus, we are Skuare will be playing in the parking lot for free.
100%.
So you don't have to. So just if you don't want to go pay to get in, you can hang out outside and throw rocks at us.
We Are Skuare will be playing everywhere from now on.
Yes, exactly. We are everywhere. We are omnipresent.
I should mention, too, this is a fundraiser for Al Ritchie. That is one of the most active and most effective community associations in the city.
Yes.
They run a ton of outreach programs for people in the community. They are a super awesome organization. You might blanch at the sight of the ticket price, but seriously, it's going to an incredibly good organization. So I highly recommend checking that out.
Cool.
Oh, man. We're out of time.
Well, already?
Yeah.
Man, oh, man. Well, should I move to adjourn?
If you were to do that,
okay, I guess I'll
second
seconding it. You've been listening to the Queen City Improvement Bureau on 91.3 FM, AccessNow Community Radio, tuned into the community. Your hosts are Paul Deschênes and Aidan Morgan, music by Guidewire, a.k.a. Ryan Hill. We are broadcast live 7 to 8 p.m. and rebroadcast Monday afternoons 3 to 4 p.m. Lots of PMs going on. You can find us on our website, queencityab.com, accessnowradio.ca. We're also on Blue Sky. Paul is there as Paul Shen, and also PD City Hall. I'm on there as Dougie Jones' Other Jacket. I just talk about film. You don't gotta follow me. All right.